The best of the morning to you. This is Monday with Friday, preparing you for a better week ahead. There are many white folks here in America who understand race issues with honesty and a keen sense of justice, and who are exceptions to the general reality that white America is encumbered with supremacist characteristics or privilege and is therefore racist. Some of these exceptions are my friends, some of whom make comments about race issues and white supremacy that are so devastating in their accuracy that a black immigrant like I am cannot make and get away with, at least not in public, at least not in America, where my speech is supposedly freer than elsewhere. So when I say that white America has a lifelong, entrenched, and systemic problem with people who are not white, I am not saying something that white people who know and interpret history honestly, who understand what justice is, and who therefore see people like me as their invaluable equal, don't already know. America is founded on a constitution that was racist, and on a religion that was corrupted to be racist in practice. Because of how powerful white people interpret various parts of that constitution, it remains manipulatable in ways that entrench disadvantage for anybody not white, just as it has done for over 24 decades. Black people may no longer be considered 3/5 human by law, and segregation laws may no longer exist. But given the green light by the Supreme Court of the United States in its 2013 judgment demolishing the heart of the Voting Rights Act, 43 states with 253 bills at last count are doing everything in their power to make black voters catch hell to vote. Mass incarceration, police brutality and murder, gerrymandering, redlining in housing and loans, racial profiling, and more all demonstrate that racism remains not only rampant, but legal in America. The Quakers were among the first in white America to oppose slavery, although paradoxically, they were also among the first to embrace slavery. Roger Williams, who founded the First Baptist Church in America in Rhode Island, as well as many other northern whites, opposed slavery to one degree or another, with one level of fervency or another. Nevertheless, white America in general has never repented of its many atrocities, including trickery, robbery, and displacement of one race, slavery of another, and genocide of both. Portions of white America, having learned nothing from their internment of Japanese Americans, continues violence against Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders, clearly egged on by a vile leader who megaphoned all of last year diatribes about China virus and Kung flu. It has not escaped my attention that at least one of those attackers was a black man. The Southern Baptist Convention, America's largest Protestant denomination, established literally in defense of their founding members' right to keep slaves, though it issued a lame apology for slavery back in 1995, is still experiencing the clash of racist and misogynistic tectonic plates that reside in their DNA. That denomination, born a mere 48 years after the US Constitution was ratified, finds all its loudest voices today defensive of all policies that sustain white supremacy and silent at all atrocities that harm racial minorities. Think Franklin Graham, think Albert Mohler, think Robert Jeffress. Religion that cannot lead America out of its racism is no good religion. Now, last week I said that we need to start seeing one another once again as human beings. When we do that, we can't escape seeing skin color. People who say they don't see skin color are either lying or evasively dismissing realities they wish not to face or a history they wish not to remember. What we should do when we see skin color first is thrill at the kaleidoscope of God's creation and humanity, celebrating how richly beautiful is each color and how amazingly wholesome is the tapestry of all those colors put together, all those cultures and heritages that blend together. Then second, we should gaze upon the human being that stands before us, created and formed physiologically and intellectually no different than we are. What should then come third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and so on may be inspired from a reading list I posit in the comments section below. Be sure to grab a copy of one or more of these books and read them so we could address this race thing better than we now do and make America great for once, at last. Well, please share this video with someone, and thank you for subscribing to my channel. I am Michael Friday, and your week just got better. I'll see you again next week. Happy Monday, all the way to Friday.